Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today, as you might have guessed from the title, we're reviewing the new auctions weapon, the KL-40, made by yours truly. So, same as I did with the SLH-46, I will give you a little bit of a backstory on how this weapon came to be and how it ended up in the game. First and foremost, the gun is inspired by the Call of Duty Modern Warfare version of the gun, the KL-141, because I'm a huge fan of the Call of Duty series ever since Call of Duty Black Ops 1. I was recently watching a playthrough of the story mode of the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and among the many weapons the game has, the one that caught my attention the most was, you guessed it, the M4A1. Yeah, it's not the Kilo, but definitely the best gun in Modern Warfare. But ERA already has a version of this gun, which is the M4A3. So I didn't want to make something that already existed. Instead, I went for another beautiful gun the game has, which is the KL-141. I actually did some research to see what gun the Kilo was inspired on, and I found that the gun's real name is HK-433, which is the successor of the G36 and pretty much a second cousin of the HK-416. And since ERA has both of these guns already, I thought that the gun would fit in perfectly. But that's enough of the backstory. Let's talk about how I made the gun. Now, I had to make the gun twice. The first time I made it, I based my design on the real life version of the gun, and this is what the gun looked like at first. It was a very decent looking weapon, but I wasn't really happy with it. So I decided to find a better reference image, and I tried again. This is the image that I used in case you were curious. So, I started to make the gun from the ground up again, and I ended up with what you see today as a default skin. I knew as soon as I finished it that I wanted to add some sort of like desert or camouflage version as well, and that was the second skin that I made, the desert skin. I thought this was going to be it for the skins, so I showed the designs to Jeff, and he suggested that I made a couple more skins for the gun. He actually pitched me some ideas, and he's the reason why I made all the other skins. As a pixel artist, once you have a default or template version of something, it is very easy to just expand from there. So, although it was pretty excruciating to make 8 extra skins, I truly had a blast making all of them and figuring out some designs I would have never thought I'd see in game. These designs make the gun so much more unique, and I'm really happy with how each and every one of them turned out. We made 9 skins in all, counting the default version, and now I'll show you a close-up view of how each of those designs looks. These are the default skin, the amethyst skin, the bubblegum skin, the desert skin, the ghost skin, the inferno skin, the meltdown skin, the pink skin, and last but certainly not least, the rainbow skin. All of these skins are available in this part of Fort Knox, right above where the SLH-46 skins are. Each skin costs 15,000 gralets, but I must remind you that they work under the new skin system, which means that they are permanent once you buy them and you can change between them whenever you want. There is also an extra skin which I like to call the Diamond Pink skin, but this one is not available to players. I sadly don't have any video footage that I recorded while making this gun because it took me a ridiculous amount of time to get everything finished. To put it into perspective, the SLH-46 only had 5 skins, and the KL-40 has twice that many, plus very uniquely designed skins as opposed to the SLH-46, which was mainly recolors. And now that you've seen all of the skins, let's get into the review. The KL-40 is a very fast assault rifle, dealing 11 damage in perfect shape. It has a clip of 16 bullets. It has a medium reload with a medium to low freeze. The gun has so many modes. To begin with, it has a suppressor which reduces the gun's spread, and it also has a laser which will make your gun automatic, because reasons. On top of that, the gun also comes with a case. The case is a little bit different depending on what skin you're wearing. Moreover, the gun also comes with a roll ability which makes you dash forward and through players. With this, you'll be able to replace old tactics like using the photon shield to get through people in forts. This roll does not deal damage, but you can shoot as soon as the animation is over. This ability has a 4-second cooldown. An interesting thing about this gun is that besides working with the new skin system that was added to the game, the icons of the gun will change according to what skin you currently have. That's something that no other gun in the game has so far. And speaking of things that no other gun in the game has so far, if you use the laser on the rainbow skin, you can see that the laser is constantly changing colors, which is really cool to look at. One question that many of you might be asking is, how does it compare to SLH-46 or other guns like MP5 or M4A3? I have to say that they're all in the same league, being differentiated by very small little things. But if I had to pick one gun that this weapon reminds me of, it would have to be the OG Vector. That was one of the first things I noticed about it as soon as I picked it up. But since this video was made before the public release of the item, that means that I haven't been able to spar with it yet. So I will surely make a video on it, and then I will decide if my initial comparisons still stand. The KL-40 is a limited edition weapon, so you have to get your hands on it before they've all run out. Anyways, that is all the information I have at the moment. I hope this video has helped you decide whether or not it is worth the grind, and I'll see you again soon once I have new information.